The title is Determination of Resistance and Inductance of a Coil. So the objective of this tutorial, it is to determine the value of the resistance and the inductance of an air core and iron core. And also to calculate the resistance, the impedance, the inductive reactance, and the inductance in the coil. So the apparatus and materials required in this experiment, we have the DC power supply, AC power supply, we have the voltmeter for monitoring purposes, we have the ammeter, the voltmeter, and then we have the inductor, and then this is the iron core. So we will perform the experiment based on the schematic diagram. So we will follow what is stated in the schematic diagram. So this is the iron core and this is the schematic diagram. So from a DC power supply, we will set it to 5 volts. So we have to consider this connection. So from here, it is stated in the schematic diagram that a DC power supply, we will connect it to ammeter. So it means from DC, we have here, by the way, we will consider first the monitor because this is a DC power supply which is analog. So we need to connect a digital voltmeter for monitoring purposes and of course for a exact reading. So since this is a DC, so our range it is in DC 20. So let's say we will consider 12 volt supply here. So we will fix it 12 volts for monitoring purposes. So this is served only as for monitoring purposes. We are using 12 volts here. Okay, we will hold. Then here we will put here so that we will not confuse. So we will turn off for safety purposes. Then from here we will connect voltmeter positive to positive ammeter. So since this is DC, so our range also it is in DC milliamp. So after the positive of ammeter, the connection it is series. Then connect it to our inductor. So the negative polarity or the common, we will connect it to inductor. So this is the inductor. So we will connect here. Then another, it is the inductor. So inductor again, we will connect it to negative. So this one, we will connect it to negative supply. So the connection, it is only a circle. Okay. Then we will connect another voltmeter. So of course we need to adjust to the range of DC because the supply it is in DC form. So we will connect this common to common also, which is here in the coil, and then positive with respect to positive of the voltmeter. And then initially you need to check it if our connection is correct or not. So at 12 volt supply here, DC from DC power supply, we have a ammeter. The range it is in DC ammeter and this is DC voltmeter. So because in the table that we need to consider, we need to get the resistance using the using the Ohm's law. Now we will turn on the power supply. So if you've noticed now, we have the equivalent. We have now the equivalent in terms of reading. So we have a DC. So this is a DC of 1.02. So we are now in ammeter DC here. Okay, so we need to record the equivalent. So the reading, we have to hold the ammeter and voltmeter. So we have a reading here of 1.02 ampere, and then here we have a reading of 2.43 volts. Okay, getting the resistance in terms of ohms, we just using this formula, which is R equal to voltage divided by the current, we will divide the 2.43 divided by 1.02 ampere. So the answer is 2.38 ohms. The unit is in ohms. So next procedure, this is the result of air core coil. Now we will do the iron core coil with core. This is the iron core. So we need to insert the iron core. So as far as the iron core is concerned with respect to the DC supply, of course, we know already what is the result. It is a constant or the same, but we need to prove. So we will remove the hole, okay? Then on the power supply, we will have the equivalent of voltage also, which is the same. If you will notice, with iron core here, we have the equivalent, which is approximately or the same actually. So it is 1.02 ampere, and here it is 2.43 volts. So it is in terms of volts. So the resistance, it is still 2.38 ohms. Okay, this is the resistance that we are using, the 2.38, which is constant for the air core coil and with the iron core coil. Now, since it is a constant already, so we have already the equivalent for R. Now we will proceed to next procedure. We will change the equivalent supply to calculate the impedance, because getting the resistance, of course, we need to use the power supply, which is the DC. So we just remove this wire connection and then connect it to AC. So take note that changing the power supply, or to change the power supply, we need to consider this. So from here, the voltage which is DC before, we need to change the range to AC. AC 20 volts here. And then ammeter also, we need to change it also to AC ammeter. And then here also, we need to change it to AC. So this is AC voltage, this is a DC voltage before. Okay, so we need to apply the AC supply. So this is now the equivalent for AC supply. So this is the ammeter, this is voltmeter, and this is our monitor. Okay, so since this is our monitor and this is the AC power supply, so we will connect the connection here. So from here, and then we will check it again, the connection. So we will start without the iron core. So this is a connection without the iron core. Actually, this is the iron core. Now we will turn on the power supply. So the power supply, the supply from this AC, it is a 11.9. So we will hold so that we have the exact reading for our calculation. So from here, we will have the reading for this. So we will turn off this because this is a coil, it will become hot. So from here, we will take the reading. So the type of coil, actually, it is the air core coil. It is a air core coil. And then we have the current of 40 here. We will write here 40 or 4.13 ampere. And then here we have 10.95 volts. 10.95 volts. So using here the impedance, okay, using the impedance, we have the formula. It is the voltage divided by the current. So we have Z equal to voltage, which is 10.95 divided by 4.13. So using the calculator, we have a value of 10.95 divided by 4.13. So the answer is 2.63. So 2.63 or 65. What is a unit? A unit, it is in ohms. So now we will compute the inductive reactance. What is the formula to compute the inductive reactance? So we have already the value of R, which is 2.38. So we have XL, or the inductive reactance here, equal to square root of the impedance, or inductive reactance rather, which is 2.65. So squared plus R squared. This is the formula. The inductive reactance equal to Z squared, or the inductive reactance, minus the R, or the resistance. Now we have to substitute. We have 2.65 here, square root of 2.65 squared minus the 2.38 squared. So XL, or the inductive reactance, we have to calculate 2.65 squared minus 2.38 squared, okay, equal, then square root, equal to, the answer is 1.165. What is the unit? It is in ohms. So to calculate the inductance in Henry, we have L equal to XL divided by 2 pi frequency. What is the frequency here? Take note, the frequency here, it is 50 Hertz here in Oman. So substitute. So the answer is 1.165 divided by 2 pi. Okay, 2 pi bracket of 50 hertz, which is multiplied to 50, equal to, the answer is L is equal to 3.7 millihenry. So this is the answer for the air core without iron core. So the answer here, it is 1.165 ohms, and here it is 3.7 millihenry. So this is the inductance. Now we need to remove, so this is now the result. This is the answer for the air core without iron core or air core coil. Now we need to remove the hold. Okay, hold, remove the hold. Okay, then we need to insert this inductor to iron core. Actually, this is the iron core. We will insert now the iron core here. Now, the same setup actually. The schematic diagram, if you will notice here, the schematic diagram, it is the same. After here, you just connect it again to the supply here. And then, the voltmeter, it is connected in parallel. So, we just, if this is a DC, now this is the AC. Because to calculate or to get the value of the resistance, we need to put a supply which is a DC. And to get the value of C or the impedance, and then likewise the inductance, okay, or the L, inductance in terms of Henry, our supply, it is in AC. So, the same circuit, it is a circle. So, you just connect the ammeter and then the coil, then the voltmeter, it is connected in parallel. So, therefore, we just change the DC into AC. The connection is still the same. So, we will on again the voltmeter. Then, what is only the difference from the previous one? We have now the iron core. This is the iron core. Now, we will consider the reading. So, we will turn on the supply, and then we will hold so that we will have the exact reading here. Okay. Now, let us consider the data. So, data here, we have the current reading in terms of ampere. We have a 0.1. Okay. And then here, we have a 11.76 volts. So, getting the value of impedance or ZIP, we have the impedance of Z, okay, we have Z equal to, so we have Z equal to voltage, which is 11.76 volts, 11.76 volts divided by 0.1. So, ZIP is equal to, so here we have 11.76 divided by 0.1. Okay, 0.1 equal to 117.6. So the answer here, it is 117.6, our ZIP or the inductive reactance. So we have already the inductive reactance value of 117.6 unit is ohms, and then the inductive reactance, so actually this is the impedance. This is the impedance or ZIP. So the impedance, it is 11.76 divided by 0.1. So 0.1, so that is the impedance. And then we need to calculate the value of the inductive reactance, which is XL, equal to square root of Z squared minus R squared. So we have the value of ZIP or the impedance. We have the square root of 117.6 squared minus R. Our R is 2.38 squared. Okay? So, substitute the value, we have the inductive reactance value. So, we will calculate the equivalent of this 117.6 squared minus 2.38 squared, okay, equal to 13,824 ohms, okay, in terms of ohms. Then square root of this, we have the answer of 117.57 ohms. So this is now the value for the inductive reactance. So this is the inductive reactance, 117.58 ohms. So getting the value or calculating the value of inductance, we have L equal to XL, which is the inductive reactance, divided by 2 pi multiplied by the frequency. Where frequency here in Oman, it is 50 Hertz. Frequency here in Oman. So substitute the value, you have 117.57 ohms divided by 2 pi multiplied by 50 Hertz. Okay, so we have the value of L. So we have a 117.57 divided by 2 pi bracket, which is multiplied to 50 Hertz. Frequency in Oman, we have now the value or inductance of 0.37. What is a unit of inductance? It is in Henry. So this is the theory behind this. This is the calculation of this experiment. We have the inductor. This is actually the inductor. Okay. So this is the inductor and this is the iron core. So without iron core, the inductance value or the calculated value without iron core, it is 3.7 millihenry. And with iron core, the reading, it is 0.37 Henry. So again, this is Engineer Nelcam. So this is the actual experiment or tutorial about the determination of the resistance and inductance of a coil. Okay, so take care and keep safe.